You're a Dartmouth guy, right?
Yes, I went to business school at
Okay.
Dartmouth.
All right. So you're a smart guy. Okay, got it.
I don't know
And
about that, but
all right. Well, you went to school with Jamie Dimon, though, right?
I did. You did read it closely. Yeah, that was at
Okay.
Tufts
Okay.
undergraduate.
Tufts undergraduate. Okay. So, but he's supposed to be a smart guy, right?
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
He's a smart guy. Okay. How did he get sucked into it? How did Chase get
Yeah.
sucked into all this, Jim?
That's a really good question because I have to tell you, I got to give Jamie a lot of credit because, as you know, in the book, J.P. Morgan really screwed up. I mean, badly. If they'd
Yeah.
even looked into the account in any way, shape, or form, they would have figured out that it wasn't doing what Bernie claimed it was doing. And the bank was the only entity that had any access into what Bernie's real finances were, right? Everything else that was hidden from the feeder funds, the hedge fund guys, none of them had access to it. And JP Morgan never even figured out it was for his Ponzi fund, hedge fund account. They thought it was for his, Bernie had a legitimate market making business. But so, I go to Jamie and I say, would you let me speak to your folks? Thinking that there's no way in hell he would ever want to do that because it's only going to be, look bad. And very nicely, he gave me access to folks that had been involved in trying to figure out what went on there from his legal staff. And not only that, I was enough of a jerk to ask him at a time, and he had just almost had near-death heart surgery. And he, and at the same time, Irving Picard, for folks who don't know, he was the bankruptcy trustee charged with getting money back for Madoff's victims. He was viewed as being, quote, highly successful, and he refused to see me 3 times. Jamie let me in, and he was perceived, rightly so, as being highly unsuccessful. In fact, once the book came out, I sent an email to Jamie. I said, I'd like to send you a book if you want. I'm not going to be insulted if you don't want to read it because you're not going to be happy with what you see. But sure enough, he asked to get the book, so he has it. I don't know if we're friends anymore, but he has the book. And yes, Chase Bank did not acquit themselves well. They missed it in so many different ways. It's almost embarrassing to look at. But, Bernie built a reputation of trust over several years. And the SEC, worse than Jamie, really, the SEC missed 5 separate investigations. They kept even investigating stuff they'd already cleared him on and just reinvestigated it again on it. So, Bernie used to say to me, everybody thinks my family knew. The SEC couldn't even find it. Why should my family have been able to find it? Well, he has a point there.